So I know that intro is long and it probably confused a lot of y'all. I'm making this video because he went on live and he was lying on my name. So there was a couple things that people were sending to me. I got screen recordings that a lot of y'all was sending to my DM saying like, oh, is this true? Is this true? Like, y'all been waiting to hear my side of the story, and that's why I'm making this video, to tell y'all the full-blown truth, because he has not made a video on the truth. I have messages out the ass. I'm really trying to keep this video clean. I don't want to get taken down. Let's start with the fact that when Ken went live, he said that I was broke. He said I was using him for money. I was clout chasing. What else did he say? He said I was using him for money. I was clout chasing. He said I cheated on him. Never cheated. Never cheated on him. That shocked me. That took me by surprise, because I actually have a screenshot in my phone showing where Ken told me he's been cheating. Ken been cheating the whole relationship. I got messages of when I know he was cheating in Alabama. He didn't know that I know. I had messages from October, November, like he's been cheating on me. And I feel like the reason why he's actually attacking me like this is because I wanted to call it quits. Like, I really tried to break up with him, and I feel like he doesn't like the thought. I went to LA. I went to LA with mutuals, with my friends, like people that I'm just cool with. I went to mutuals with family, friends and stuff, and he got so mad. He was texting my phone, who you in LA with, F you, F you, F you. I got screen recordings and screenshots of everything. I don't like when people that have more following make videos and make lies, make assumptions about stuff that I never did, only because they have a bigger following. So it's like the person with the bigger following, that's who y'all gonna believe because they got more followers, when really the people with the bigger following always lie and they flip the story so that it benefits them in their favor. So first, let's start. December 10th, I joined Ken's live and he added me, and that's how it all started. December 10th of last year. We started dating. Well, we say that our 1 year anniversary would have been today, as in December the 11th. That's crazy. Well, yeah, so he joined me in his live. We whoop-de-whoop. He came over, and that's like everything started being real cool. Like, he was cool in the beginning, real stand-up guy. He was driving a green Chevrolet, which is weird. Why I was trying to fuck with you for money and you were driving a green Bug car, a green Chevrolet. You ain't even have a Lexus till February. You ain't get a nice car till February, but I was clout chasing and I wanted you for money, and we finna get into all that. It's weird. It's real weird. So he was driving this green car, no windows tinted, nothing. I genuinely like this man. Like, look, I'm even wearing his hoodie. Like, there's no beef. I have no problem with this man, no issue whatsoever. So I'm confused with all these stories, all these lies. It's giving you're weird. It's giving you're mad that I left you for real and that I finally moved on, which I haven't even moved on to another dude yet. Like, he's just mad that he assumed that I'm in LA with somebody light skins. Anyways, so we started dating. He was coming over. When I first met Ken, Ken had no spot. Y'all know that. Y'all follow Ken. Ken was staying with his mom until September of 2021. I had my own spot. That's why Ken was spending so much time with me. When y'all look at that TikTok with the little head, whatever, the little TikTok that's in the intro that I have, y'all will see the dates on there. Like, he's been coming to my apartment. I've had an apartment the whole time that he's met me. I've had an apartment. I've had a car. I didn't get on YouTube till July 2021. So how do I need you to pay my rent, and how do I need you so much, and how am I so broke when you stayed with me from December to September 13th when you moved into your apartment? Like, that's confusing. I'm the broke one, but you was sitting in my apartment. Ken has never paid a bill. Ken has like, he damn near lived with me. He was here night and day, night and day, night and day. Was basically living with me. I moved into my second apartment that I'm paying $1,700 for, rent $1,500, and I pay $200 in utilities. I've been paying that. I've been paying that since May. I didn't get on YouTube till July. I didn't even get a real first check until my first actual check, which isn't even that much. Like, I have 14 videos. How am I money hungry? And I was barely pressing the film with you. I have 12 videos. Y'all go to Ken page. He got about, I don't know, 30 something maybe. Like, dude got a whole bunch of videos with me in it, but I was money hungry. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I can't be money hungry and I'm not even pressing the film with you. And I have screenshots showing where you was like, all you wanted to do was film and go back with your bros. It's giving weird. So yes, moving forward. The man was staying with me until he got his spot in September. Never messed with, never asked him for money. In the beginning, Ken wasn't even paying for dates by himself. I was splitting dates with him. I was going half on dates, or we would alternate. He would bring me out, then I would bring him out. And if y'all think this cap, right hand on the Bible, on my mom, on my life, we was splitting checks, we was splitting dates, we was alternating who paid for dates. I'm a female. This is the only dude I've ever paid for dates with. The only dude. But yet you have so much money, but yet I'm paying for you to eat sometimes. Like, it was real weird. It was real weird how I'm using him and I was paying for his food half the time. And you were staying in my apartment. And I paid for your boot. When you got that first boot, when I was staying over there on Georgia State in them apartments, I paid for your first boot. You was getting money out of me out the ass before I got anything out of you. So, yeah, long story short, we start dating. Stuff going real smooth. And then his birthday come around. So Ken bought his car in February, and then his birthday comes around in March. And I'm gonna put the little birthday thing that I did for him in here. Little Ken, let me tell y'all something. I had no YouTube. I was not doing YouTube around his birthday. His birthday is in March. I was not doing YouTube. So tell me how I needed him so bad, and I spent about, what, 3 racks on this man for his birthday with no job. I make money other ways. I had no job. I had literally just quit my job, and I had rent to pay. I had bills to pay. I got car insurance to pay, and I still found a way to spend 3 bands on this man for his birthday. But I'm broke. The birthday thing, the hotel alone was $490 for just the hotel. I made sure that I had valet parking. I made sure that he had valet parking. That was $75 a car. We already at what? $500. We almost at $700 right there just for a hotel. I went and I OD'd it. I went and got him a Nike Tech. Nike Tech, I ain't had no discounts, no nothing. Paid almost, what, $300 off of a regular price Nike Tech? It's about $300, I think. $280 something. It was crazy. So what? We already at a band right there. I bought a thing for his dad that was like $400. It was like $398. I bought him a mural of his dad, which I'm gonna put a video of him looking at it in the video. I bought a glass big mural of his dad that was for him. Y'all don't know any of this though, because YouTubers like to only put what they want to put on social media. So I'm sitting here doing all of this stuff for this man, but y'all won't know any of it unless I'm sitting here posting the receipts, because he only wants to show y'all the side he wants to show y'all. And it's getting a little scary how y'all really believe somebody and believe the lies and the lies and lies. Like, we don't went through this with other female YouTubers that worked with him. Like, when stuff gets brought to the internet, these YouTubers like to flip it and make the other girl look like the bad guy. Y'all gotta stop doing that. You have to stop believing everything these YouTubers feed you. Please stop. Please, for real. I bought Ken Bape shoes on top of that. So what we looking at? What, $1,000, $1,400. I bought him Bape shoes that was $400, $450 or something. So what we looking at? $1,800 right now. I bought him cologne, bought him polo tees. I bought, the trip. Ken was like, I want to go on a trip to Miami for my birthday. Cool. So we went on a trip. That's where a lot of them videos came from, 2 of us on the beach and on a moped and stuff like that. Ken was like, you don't got to pay for nothing on this trip. I got it. You know, Mr. Big Baller, he got it so good, right? So why, when we get there, Ken's like, my car locked, da-da-da-da. I had to put in $800 on top of everything I had just spent for him on his birthday. I put in $800 into the hotel. I was paying for Ubers and Lyfts down there. I paid for food down there. Like, not everything's all yandy like he's making it seem. I was spending bread, but this is in March, and I didn't touch YouTube till July. Rent was being paid, baby, while you was underneath my roof. Bills was being paid while you was underneath my roof every single night. You barely went home. I got messages of you saying I spend more time with you than my family. Why? I don't know why. But you would call me like, oh, I'm coming over. I'd just be like, okay, like, you're my nigga, but don't ever call me broke. Don't ever call me broke. You ain't never start paying the rent. And this whole I'm paying your rent thing is because you put me on a platform that's not even paying all my bills. Like, money is still coming from other places. So let's move forward. The relationship starts getting real toxic because, you know, Ken doing YouTube, whatever, he got to make his money. I understand that. I get that. But there should be no reason why you doing certain content. So we're dating this whole time, and y'all know he was filming with Neighbor, he was filming with Addie, he was filming with all these people. I got nothing against those girls because I know that they just, like, they responding to him. He hitting them up to film, and they responded. That's cool. But Neighbor had on a bra. Like, people was like basically naked, and this is my boyfriend. Like, you have a whole girlfriend at home, but yet you rather film with people half naked and put them in arches. Like, I'm not even gonna input little clips. Y'all could go back and watch that video because it's still up with him putting girls in arches, but yet this is my boyfriend. Like, when I tell y'all that hurt my heart, oh my god. Like, I watched that video, it was about to cry. Like, I called him, like, I can't even do this anymore. Like, you're really embarrassing me. Nobody even knows that we go out, but you low-key embarrassing me because why would you put the girl in the arch? Like, that was just, you took it too far. Like, you touching on people, it was becoming too much. I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I was like, eventually this is gonna have to come to an end. So somebody hits me up a couple of people start hitting me up in my DM and on Instagram trying to work with me and trying to collab. And Ken comes and he's like, nah, you can't work with no other YouTuber because I'm a YouTuber. What it look like my girl working with a YouTuber? And I'm just like, but you're doing stuff with other girls and I can't do it. Somebody just wanted to put me on a blind date, and I promised him, I was like, I promise you I'm not gonna do anything. Like, I'm not gonna embarrass you. I'm just gonna go on a blind date for the fun of it because I want to start my YouTube. He didn't want to help me with my YouTube at all. Like, I had to beg him. And all his bros know that because he literally would tell them, oh, she trying to film with the ops. I don't know, like, for one, them dudes ain't even worried about you. Two, it wasn't no ops. They hit me up trying to do business. That was all it was. It was business. We was gonna do some videos, and that was it. Ken, that is how I ended up filming with Ken. Because during the summer, he was tired of me saying, I'm about to go film with these people because I want to start a YouTube. To start a YouTube just because it didn't have to be with Ken. So with him saying he put me on the platform, he gave me a platform, is bullcrap because I wasn't even gonna do YouTube with you. You begged me. He begged me to do YouTube with him because he said he can't have his girl out here doing videos with anybody else. If it wasn't for that conversation, Ken would still be doing YouTube with every other girl on this earth. I swear to God, y'all wouldn't even know I existed because I finally had to say, no, I'm about to go film with somebody else. You're filming with other people, I could go film with somebody else too, because you have a whole relationship, a whole girlfriend that you don't want to put on camera. That's cool. I'm gonna go film. Beg me. That's how we ended up getting on YouTube. So it's not that he gave me a platform. He just was sad about me. He was mad about me going to film with somebody else, and that's what made him do it. Let's go to my birthday. So when my birthday came around in August, because mind you, I got on YouTube the end of July. My birthday is August 18th. When my birthday came around, Ken did the bare minimum. Like, Ken didn't even match me. Ken probably didn't even spend a band. He bought me some. So when my birthday came, my bad, my camera died. But when my birthday came around, Ken barely met the bare minimum. I have screenshots or screen recordings of him literally saying that he didn't do good by my birthday. Like, that he didn't give me a good birthday at all. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, he was literally apologizing. Damn, I can't find none of this stuff. Yeah. So he apologized to me for my birthday because he didn't go crazy for me how I did for him at all, and that's point blank period. So he also brought up my miscarriage that I had with Ken. Yes, I got pregnant by, and this is a real emotional topic for me to talk about, because I never thought I would deal with somebody like that, especially with at a young age, with a young pregnancy. I didn't think I would deal with somebody like Ken. So just to put that out there, it was never that I tried to trap Ken. It takes 2 people to make a baby, for one. Never never did anything to trap this man. I got pregnant and I showed Ken, and I'll input the picture that I showed him. I showed Ken the pee stick the night of my dinner. I had a pee stick the night of my dinner, and I sent it to Ken, and his response, he just called me right away. He was like, "Are you for real?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, I haven't been feeling good, so I decided to take one after my dinner because I couldn't eat at the dinner. It was like I was too nauseous to eat anything. And he was like, "Oh, well, you know what you gotta do." He did not say, "Are you okay? How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay?" Or like, he said nothing. The first response that he gave me was, you know you can't keep it, right? Like, we gotta make an abortion appointment right now. Like, I'm not wasting no time. You gotta get that thing out of you right now. There was no comfort. There was no comfort of me being pregnant. And I have the screen recording of me telling him, it's not that I want to trap you. I told Ken he doesn't even have to be a part. Like, he doesn't have to. For one, I took my time. I didn't automatically say, "Oh, I'm just going to keep the baby. Like, F him, I don't care." No, I took my time and I decided, like, okay, there's people out here that can't ever have kids. There's people out here that have an abortion, and then the abortion goes wrong, and it messes up their female organs to where they can't have another baby after that. That was not going to be my story, and that is just point blank period. I didn't want to say, oh, like, I gave up the only baby that I could have had because a guy sat there and told me that I had to. So that was one. Like, for him to not comfort me, for him to not see where my head was at, I felt was selfish. I'm not into abortions. I'm not pro-abortion. I'm pro-choice, but I'm not like, I just didn't want to kill my baby. Like, that's not what I wanted. And in the messages, you guys will see that I told this man, it's not that I'm trying to trap you. It's not that I'm trying to ruin your life. My exact words was, it's not that I'm trying to ruin your life, but having an abortion is not really what I want. At the end of the day, it is my body. You guys got to understand, when girls have abortions, that's the risk that the girl is taking.
Bro,
no male is taking a risk when a girl has an abortion. He can go on to another girl, to a whole nother life, and have more kids. That girl taking the risk of, okay, I might not have another baby after this. There might be a chance that I don't get pregnant after this. There's always that possibility. Please keep that in mind. When you get somebody pregnant, comfort them, because having an abortion is not a quick, easy decision, especially not when I'm grown. Like, I'm out the house. I have an apartment. Like, I don't have it all going on, but I also am not in high school and I'm just beat down and living with my parents. Like, I could have made that choice with him collectively, with him being a better boyfriend towards me. So that's the abortion, or that's the miscarriage, because I didn't have an abortion. I ended up, with all the stress levels and stuff that was going on inside my body, the doctor said that that's probably what caused my miscarriage. And even after my miscarriage, Ken did not comfort me at all. He literally picked me up from the hospital and was like, "Oh, we just gonna go get some food." There was like no hugging me. There was like, I was really sad. Like, I had lost my kid. He didn't look at it that way. His words to me was, oh, it wasn't meant to be. God knew what he was doing, that you had a miscarriage. A jerk. Literally. Should have broke up with him then. Moving forward though, so we get past it or whatever, and we're back filming. We making some videos. I wasn't making videos like that, but we making videos really for his channel. He just, loading up with content with me or whatever. Then out the blue, we start drifting apart because he gets his own spot. And it was weird because he got his own spot and all his bros, everybody was over there all the time. But yet when I would call and be like, so when we gonna start spending more time together, he would not say anything. Like, he would just be like, oh, I'm with my bros, like, we could try. He went to Alabama. I got screen recordings and screenshots of me literally telling him, I'm not stupid, you're on a college campus. When I had your location 2 nights before that, you were at somebody's house. I'm FaceTiming you, but the night that you on the college campus, you wake up in a dorm, because he ignored my calls from like 10 p.m. He does not go to sleep at 10 p.m. He ignored my calls from 10 p.m. all the way to the next morning. Mind you, I had just had a miscarriage with our kid. Just lost our kid. I'm at home. He already told me he wasn't gonna go, switched up his mind and still went. And then when I FaceTime you at like, what was it, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he got the camera like this and he's holding it to the ceiling and I see a M. What male do y'all know putting a colored light, I think it was like light blue or something. What male is putting a light blue M in his dorm room? That was the first thing he said. He was like, oh, I'm in dude cousin room. I'm like, dude, like, I'm not stupid. I know you just cheated on me. I know you're cheating. I wasn't able to have sexual intercourse with him. That's why I wasn't having sexual intercourse with him at the time, because the doctor told me my body was going through a lot and I had to relax. Why do I have a miscarriage and you go to Alabama and you start having sex with other people and cheating on me? And you even admit now to cheating on me the whole time. After I lost the kid, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I really didn't deserve a lot of the stuff that I went through. Y'all still gonna side with him. It's cool. The truth is out. At least I'm getting to speak my side. Y'all can finally know the truth. I went through a lot with this man. I will say, as his girlfriend, I went through so much. That's how my miscarriage went. That's how him cheating went. I tried to break up with him when he was in Alabama. This is like October. I tried to break up with him. I told him, like, my mental is messed up. Like, I lost the kid. You're cheating. I'm not seeing you. You moved into your own spot. You don't spend time with me unless it's about filming. You're not coming over anymore like that. And his response to me was, yeah, like, I'm not the best boyfriend, or I'm not being good to you. You deserve so much better. I don't want to stop your growth. Yada, yada, yada. Cool. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted him to say he was going to get right. He was still in his little boy phase. So yeah, so when I tried to break up with Ken, he wouldn't let me break up with him. He was telling me basically, like, you're still my girl, like, F that, da da da. Literally after we have this argument, I see that he goes on a blind date. We're still dating and you go on a blind date. Don't tell me about it or nothing. I'm his girlfriend at the end of the day. Like, y'all looking at it on a YouTube point of view. I'm not his best friend. I'm his girl for, we're almost touching, at that point we were coming up across a year. So why are you going on blind dates? It was weird. And when I went off on him about it, his response was, I don't want my channel just on, I don't want my channel with only you. I want you and all the other girls too. Like, I want to film with all the other girls. What? Like, that didn't even make any sense. Like, I was really dealing with a little boy. He wanted all the other girls on there. He was like, I'm not limiting myself. So that's when y'all see the little, he went to class high or got kicked out of class. He had 2 girls come to his spot after that. This is real life. Like, we're actually arguing about these videos behind closed doors. Y'all don't see this. Like I said, y'all never see the full story. Y'all just see what he want to put on YouTube. We're arguing because I'm his girlfriend, and I'm like, why are you going on blind dates? Why are you messing with girl? Why are you inviting girls to the spot? I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, behind cameras. So I mentally clocked out of our relationship after that. After that, I clocked out of the relationship, and it was like, it just started going downhill from that, because we was basically on and off every other day. Like, when I say we was breaking up like clockwork, like, we was really breaking up. At some point I was just like, yeah, we just broken up. Like, I feel like me and Ken really, if you want to be honest, we really broke up about the end of October. We really ended stuff about the end of October. We have not been together since then. We've been filming, we've been working, we've been trying to get right, but we have, yeah, there was a lot of arguing. There was a lot of, there was a lot of arguing, honestly. The whole relationship was just bad for the last couple of months. He tried to get right a few times. I tried to get right. We just wasn't seeing eye to eye, like, at all. It was bad. I mean, clearly, with the screenshots, y'all see he been cheating on me the whole relationship. I don't want to go back. I will never go back, honestly. I mean, it is what it is. I got cheated on, not the first time. I never cheated on him. I don't know why he thinks that. He can't even prove to y'all. Like, I didn't cheat. Like, while we was dating, never cheated on that man at all. I'm not a cheater. So, and that's how all this came to be. Like, I mean, I'm pretty much done telling my side. If there's questions, y'all can feel free to ask me. I am here to tell y'all the truth, because I'm tired of y'all getting one side of the story. I'm here to tell y'all the truth. And he also asked for the stuff that he bought me back when he assumed that I was doing whatever I was doing, or assumed that I was in LA with somebody else. Yeah, he asked for his stuff back, but yet I'm the broke one. I told him he could just keep his stuff. So in the messages, I post that too. I literally told dude, you could keep your stuff. I don't, like, relax, like, you're doing too much. I don't even need your stuff. I bought it. I wasted my money. The relationship over. This social media stuff is dead. I'm not going live about nobody. For one, he went live, wouldn't even add me, wouldn't let me tell my side of the story. Y'all sat there and believed every single thing he said. Y'all in the comments calling me a bad person. I hope you watched this full video and got the truth for once. Got the truth about y'all favorite YouTuber. I touched on everything, so I hope y'all understood the gist. I had money, had a spot, had a car, had everything going on before this YouTube stuff. I barely post. How am I greedy on YouTube? Not really getting paid from YouTube. I got other incomes. Ben had other incomes. Yeah, and he was never gonna pay my rent. Never asked that man to pay my rent. I told him I had other ways to pay my rent, so I do other stuff. If y'all go look at my bio, y'all will see like 3 things that I do. I have a clothing line, I do pictures, and I do hair. I can pay my bills, baby. But Jazz is out there bit. Yeah, y'all know the truth.